The makers of Grand Theft Auto 5 are already thinking about Grand Theft Auto 6. And speaking with Develop Online, Rockstar Games revealed that they've got ideas in mind for the next game in the blockbuster franchise, but they haven't settled on anything yet. Their biggest priority right now is getting Grand Theft Auto Online up and running smoothly. It's been plagued by server overloads and other issues since it launched last week. The team is also working on new DLC for GTA 5, but they might want to start thinking about a PC version of the latest game. An online petition has 600,000 signatures asking for one. GTA 4 received a PC port 6 months after launch, but Rockstar has yet to announce one for GTA 5. We'll keep you up to date with the latest GTA details. The makers of Titanfall hope you won't miss having a single-player campaign. The new game thrusts players into a futuristic battlefield where they take on opponents in and out of powerful mech suits. There's no single-player campaign, but the online world includes single-player elements like a story and non-player characters. Titanfall is the first project from Respawn Entertainment. The studio was founded by Call of Duty veterans, so they have plenty of experience delivering an in-depth multiplayer world.
You know, I think not having a dedicated single-player experience or being only multiplayer fits the DNA of our studio. We have a lot of people who have a strong background in multiplayer, but we also have a lot of really talented single-player developers. So trying to combine both of those efforts and bring the skill set of each and make one coherent thing out of it has been a really cool challenge, and I think something that makes our game really unique.
Titanfall will deploy in early 2014.
Go, go, go!
It looks like Wilfred is in the doghouse because his next season will be his last. The dark comedy series has been renewed for a fourth and final season, which will hit the airwaves next year. Wilfred is also finding a new home on the recently launched FXX network. The show stars Elijah Wood as a troubled young man whose best friend is his neighbor's dog, who he happens to see as a man in a suit.
Wilfred! You were gone like forever.
Wilfred himself is played by Jason Gann, who also portrayed the furry character in the original Australian version of the show, which was based on a short film he made back in 2002.
I've been in and out of the suit for 10 years now, you know, going back to when I did the short film. So I don't think I'll miss it when I don't have to get in it anymore, but when I see the fans get dressed up as Wilfred at Halloween and Comic-Con, it makes me really appreciate the character and that I've created a character that really resonates with people.
Since the writers and producers of Wilfred know it's coming to an end, this will give them plenty of time to wrap everything up and bring it to a fitting conclusion.
Please.
And television audiences will be able to spend at least another year in Sleepy Hollow. The Supernatural TV series has been renewed for a second season after just 3 episodes. Inspired by the 18th century American folktale, Sleepy Hollow sees Ichabod Crane resurrected in the present day, where he joins forces with a local police officer to battle the dark forces of evil. It's created by Star Trek scribes Alex Kurtzman and Roberta Orci, and they were interested in the juxtaposition of having a man from the American Revolution struggle to live in the 21st century.
It ties to the original story, which was just a 17-page short story. So the idea of taking a guy who actually knew George Washington, knew Thomas Jefferson, was in a way a very modern man in his own day, and then finds himself in actual modern times. And so mixing those two elements actually seemed to have an alchemy that brought out a reason to do it now.
The second season of Sleepy Hollow is expected to haunt the airwaves next year.
Put the weapon down! Put your hands on your head!
You think he can hear us?
The cult computer animated series ReBoot is getting a reboot. Rainmaker Entertainment and its TV division Mainframe Entertainment have announced that they're working on a new version of the show. There's no word yet on when it will hit the airwaves, but the announcement coincides with the 20th anniversary of the series. Fans have been demanding new ReBoot episodes for years. It was the first show in history animated entirely within a computer, but it failed to generate a large enough audience to cover its high production costs. The show took place in a Tron-style virtual world and focused on a group of friends who defended their system from superviruses.
Because it was so kind of weird looking and boxy and very primitive in terms of CG, the first question everybody hit us with was, why does it look so weird? So we very quickly came up with the idea that it looks like that because it's in a computer. So that was the concept. It was a show in CG set inside a computer and taking all the puns and all the terminology of computers and just bringing them to life in character form.
The command comm has tried to erase him at every upgrade, but he's a very clever virus.
We'll have more ReBoot details as they develop. Rainmaker Entertainment is also working on the Ratchet & Clank movie, which lands in theaters in 2015.